Good morning from cold, foggy Pärnu, south of Estonia, and the time has come. I am going on the journey which I promised you a long time ago. I've always wanted to go on this journey for a long time, but due to time factor, being busy with work and other things, I've decided to actually engage on this journey this time around. And I'm taking off in this journey from Estonia, from south of Estonia, Pärnu. Early morning in Pärnu, quite foggy. And actually, my plan is to see 13 countries, 13 countries. Yeah, you got that right. But I'm not taking the flying van this time around, but rather I'm taking a road van, a personal road van. The problem is that I wanted to do this with a camper, but the amount of money it would cost me renting a camper would be like times 2 or times 3 the actual cost if I had gone with a road van, a personal road van. So allow me to introduce you to my friend. I call him Four Wheels, as you saw in the last previous videos, but if you have a better name suggestion for my friend, let me know in comment section below. Yes, we plan to engage in this journey together with the road van. Yes, along the journey I am going to unravel and unfold my traveling gear, which is going to help me accomplish this mission this time around. So stick around. It's going to be around say 1 hour drive until the Estonian-Latvian border. Let's see what we can find out there, right? But yeah, pretty much the same as I've always said. Don't go away. See you when I see you. So, situation report. The one noticeable thing about the Estonian-Latvian highway. I'm on the highway right now, approaching Latvia. And there's one thing about the highway connecting these two countries. There's only one-way traffic. One way going and one-way upcoming traffic. So you have to deal with these guys in front of me. There could be 7, 8 of them lined up and it delays the movement. But like, I am traveling based on several principles. Not in a rush, not in a hurry to get to my destination faster. The plan is to get to 13 countries. I don't know how long it's going to take, maybe 2 weeks, maybe, I don't know, up to a month, we will see. But on a highway, minimum of 100, a maximum of 120 when allowed, not in a competition with anybody. But yeah, if you're considering a road trip to this part of the world, you know that these guys are gonna get you a bit slower if you love to, explore, like drive fast like in the German highways. It ain't happening in this part of the world. So that's the situational report. But other than that, I've been driving for a couple of, I don't know, minutes now. Okay, he gave me way. Good guy. Say thank you to him. He gave me way, and yeah. So, see you at the border. Make sure you don't go away. Right, so this is the official Estonian-Latvian border, where you would, technically get your documents checked in the past, but that is already extinct now. So let's go check it out. Let's see what we can find out in Estonian-Latvian border. Hello there, and welcome to Estonia-Latvian border. Right over there, about 200 meters walk, is Latvia, Republic of Latvia. And right here on this soil, we are in Estonian land. At the very end of the Cold War, the Soviet Union saw an end of 69-year communist rule, spanning from 1922 to 1991, 69 good years. and it ended dramatically in a way that the 15 republics of the Soviet Union were dissolved. The first country to pull out of the Eastern Bloc was Hungary. But actually, before then, you see this road where cars are going right now. This road. This is the road, the highway between Estonia and Latvia. On the 23rd of August 1989, right, 2 million people formed a human chain, holding hands all the way from Tallinn down to Vilnius. This was a peaceful protest showing solidarity among each of them and also in support for their own sovereignty. It was coordinated by radio, moving all the way from Tallinn, Estonia, you saw Estonia, down to Riga and down to Vilnius in Lithuania. Eventually, in October 1989, when Hungary pulled out of the Eastern Bloc, that was the beginning of the downfall of the Soviet Union and the beginning to the end of the Cold War. Over here, right behind me, is the official border crossing for people and goods coming from Latvia into Estonia. But this is no longer existent because both countries are in the European Union where there are open borders, free movement of people and goods. In year 2003, Estonia joined the European Union, followed by Latvia the next year, and saw a destruction of this border, so people can now move freely without any obstruction. But way before then, when they both pulled out of the Soviet Union in 1991, Estonia pulled out and declared its independence on August the 20th, 1991. The next day, Latvia followed. So a kind of a chain of a reaction. And as well, joining the EU, Estonia joined in year 2003, while the next year, Latvia joined in year 2004. So here used to be where people would, queue up, buses, cars, to get their passport checked right after the breakdown of the Soviet Union. But when the both countries joined the European Union, this is no longer available. People can now move freely. And right over there is Latvia. So my journey is going to take me into Latvia. Let's see what we can find out in Latvia. Perhaps it's going to be interesting. But yeah, stick around, don't go away. See you when I see you. Welcome to Latvia. Over there you can see we're now in Latvian soil. Alright. Okay. This building would have been interesting to explore, but it looks abandoned. Probably we can take a look inside, but alright, see you some other time. Alright fellas, we're hitting the highway again. Of course, if you remember, it's just one way going and one way coming. So see you when I get into the city or the town of Latvia. Peace. Welcome back to this episode of my journey across Europe, from the Baltics down to the Balkans, over to Western Europe and upwards to Scandinavia, and of course maybe eventually down to the Baltics. In the late 1100s, the native Latvians settled in this part of the world, and they were trading amber with the western part of Europe. Oh, someone is saying hi. They traded amber across Western Europe, and as well the Germans who actually came here at the time, who were the Crusaders, they traded with Latvians who exchanged their native amber for precious metals. All the countries that make up the Baltic states, or the countries of the Baltic area, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, actually look very much alike in terms of landscape, architecture, food, people. Maybe you can find some language similarities among all of them. So I'm not planning to spend much of a time in this part of the world, like in the Baltic states, because like things are almost similar. And if you look around, the architecture here is almost like what I showed you in Old Town in my thank you video. You can check up that video and see how Estonian Old Town looks like. So pretty much had a rest, took a glass of coffee, which I probably need for now. I don't feel hungry yet, but I'm going to jump into four wheels and move into my next adventure to Lithuania. Probably it's going to take another 3 hours drive from here to Lithuania until I might spend the night there, depending on how I feel. I don't plan on doing a very long journey without a rest, which is very detrimental to health as well. But yeah, probably I'll see you in Lithuania. So stick around, fellas. Don't go away. Of course, see you when I see you. Well. Just 1 hour before my destination, Kaunas, I realized that four wheels over here started making some noise by the driver's side on the left. So officially I welcome you to the first problem of this adventure. I'm gonna turn myself into a makeshift mechanic over there. So I'm not sure, I ran into something, maybe some fitting left, and alright, you can see, okay, all loosened up, and as I was driving, this stuff was cracking up on the road and the noise was very conspicuous and unbearable. Right, so I welcome you officially to the first problem of this adventure. Let me see what I can do about this. Fix it perhaps. Yeah, stay tuned, don't go away. Right, so it looks like the problem is either solved or semi-solved. Let's take a look. I found this harness, what should I call it, a rope, and kind of passed it through the hole for the fitting down to this hole. I don't know what it is, and tied it up. Yeah, so hopefully it's gonna hold for another 100 kilometers of driving. Sorry, four wheels, you broke your pants. Yeah, I guess this should be fine for now. But yeah, fellas, that was the first problem of this adventure. Just a little over 5 hours into this adventure, and here we go. But glad it's not something with the brakes or engine gearbox. But see you, Kaunas. Well, that was it, fellas. I just got four wheels fixed, my personal van, and now the journey continues. See you when I get to Kaunas. Don't go away. Alright, fellas, good evening. It's 3:22 p.m. in the afternoon, and I officially welcome you to Kaunas in Lithuania. So Kaunas is the city where I plan to have my overnight rest, and here we are. I've been on the road for 10 hours right now, but I haven't been driving for 10 hours obviously. Officially I've been driving, let's say, roughly 7 hours because of the stops and the intros and breakdown of four wheels, fixing of four wheels, and some detours, sightseeing. But here we are. But most importantly, if you're new to my channel, of course, hit that like button, comment below if you've been following along, and of course subscribe and help me grow. Keep helping me grow. We're not there yet. We're still getting there where we want to get to. Yeah, but most importantly, stick around, hold on, and don't go away. See you when I see you. Hello. Situation report from Kaunas, Lithuania. I don't plan on exploring this city. I primarily came here so I can take a good rest. I did a bit of walking around, trying to see things off the camera, of course, I felt maybe I should pitch my tent here, launch my Airbnb, but I had a bit of a rethink. Maybe it's too open place, so I found a neighborhood there where I pitched my tent. I'm going to sleep inside 4 wheels until tomorrow. Then I'm off to Poland, which should be around 5 hours drive from here to Warsaw. So yes, I'm going to unlock one of my travel perks, which is my Airbnb. Join me as I go to the car. Don't go away. Yeah, welcome to my hotel. This will be my Airbnb for the night, and yeah, I can't wait to jump inside and grab some rest until this mission continues tomorrow. I'm here in my Airbnb for the first time. I'm gonna sleep in 4 wheels, see how I feel tomorrow. If it all seems dangerous, then I probably want to make a rethink. I probably want to rethink, but it's fun. If it's fun and enjoyable, I want to keep doing it. The purpose is to make myself a bit comfortable. Like, I've enjoyed a great length of comfort zone. I just really want to go out of my skin. I've got my tent and my sleeping bag, but it's not a very bad temperature outside, so day one of my journey from the Baltics to the Balkans. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. If I feel terrible, probably I might want to rethink, but I hope not. So here we are, fellas. Until I see you in the morning, make sure you don't go away. Yeah, the journey just started. See you when I see you. Good night. Oh, good morning. So, situation report. Last night, my Airbnb proved too small. So I had to move to another room. I moved to the driver's seat. Of course, extended the seat, and voila. It seemed to be the magic charm. So now I had a good sleep. Actually, it was very invigorating sleep. So I will start getting ready to leave Lithuania. Probably along the way I'll find a place to pitch my tent, make breakfast, and unlock something else for you. Maybe my food pantry or some other thing. I don't know yet. So it's still early in the morning. I don't know what the time is. I haven't checked. I'm just waking up. So my time in Lithuania is getting close to an end. I will now start preparing myself to approach Poland, where I will spend, I think, one more night. or two. We'll see how I feel. But do I feel good? Do I feel like I want to continue? The answer is yes, which is positive for me. I couldn't do well in my room last night because my legs obviously are longer than the length of the seat, back seat, my Airbnb, so I had to move to another room, which probably might be my room from now onward. But yeah, alright fellas, this actually concludes my journey across the Baltics until I start filming my journey through and towards Poland down to the Balkans. Stay tuned and don't go away. I will put that together as well for you. But yeah, until I see you, you know how it goes. Peace and stay tuned. See you when I see you. Let me take a look at your bike. Look at this bad guy, huh? Look at this bad guy. So he's done approximately, let's say,
it's 2,000 kilometers.
2,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Damn. How many times do you stop to refill?
Every 150 kilometers.
Every 150. Okay. Safe trip back home.
Thank you. And have a nice trip.
Thank
around
you.
Europe.
Yes. So I'm gonna do a round trip and see how I feel after it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But all the best, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
You too.
Have a safe journey, yeah?
You too. Man.
Yes.